All right, so starting with the product testimonial, the product that I want to mention today is the Atomy, At Atomy the Fame set. It's blocked it by the background, but okay, let's open it up. So the product I want to mention today is the Atomy the Fame set. So the reason why I bring this up is also because in the Korean Good Morning Atomy meeting, they actually gave the product information about this. But even before that, I have just repurchased the Fame set and started using it for the product testing for a lot of the new customers. And I found that the price range is really affordable for a lot of people, while at the same time, it has really incredible technologies that are included in this product. So that whenever people use this product, they have such a great experience and they really experience the good effects. So that's why I want to give a special spotlight to the Fame set. So the price range, the price range for the whole set is around $100, US dollars, or it's plus minus maybe $10 depending on the place. And it has all the inside the set, there's the lotion, toner, essence, eye cream, as well as the nutrition cream. So five in one, and it's a really affordable price. So I really strongly recommend for everyone to try the product if you have not. And I always hear that it's really great for the particularly dry skin. People with particularly dry skin, they really experience a lot of benefit from using the Fame set. So that is all for the product testimonial today. So let's get started um, with the webinar. Now, as we always do in Atomy meetings, we always start our all events and meetings with the company model recital, and we also finish all the events with the model recital as well. So I'm sure that everyone here is not a new member to the webinar or to Atomy, so let's get started with the company model recital. So are we all ready? I would like to invite everyone to open their camera and open their mic. All right. Company motto. Yep.
Yep.
Cherish the spirit,
Cherish the
create
spirit,
the vision,
create the
오늘
follow the
vision,
faith,
시민이며
follow the
생각을
faith,
create
경영합니다.
serving
exactly.
humanity.
모둠에 있겠으면
아자,
본선이
아자,
아자, 아자, 아자.
아자.
Thank you all very much for your very enthusiastic participation in reciting the motto. As I said before, this motto is the very backbone of our company values, and that is why all of our Atomy's business practices, system structures, marketing plan, and activities can all be rooted back to this company motto itself. And for that reason, we recite this at every meeting and event. Now, moving on, I will briefly explain the agenda for this meeting. Today, I will be the main speaker. I'll give an introduction of the company, products, and the marketing plan. And today, I want to especially take more time on the marketing plan because usually I feel a bit rushed towards the end. So I will skip over the company introduction part just a little bit because we all know that Atomy Company is great, right? Everyone knows that Atomy has the best-selling products. So let's focus on the marketing plan today. Because if we want to succeed in this business, then we have to be able to talk and explain the marketing plan, right? So let's do that today. So without further ado, I will get started with the presentation. And if you are new to this webinar, or even if you are a returning attendee to this webinar, I want to sincerely welcome you all and hope for you to seize this opportunity to make this something that works for you. So in order for us to make sure that you really seize this opportunity, I want to give just one question for today. The question that I want you to be able to find the answer to is about the marketing plan. So the question is, how is it possible for any ordinary individual to be able to succeed in Atomy business, regardless of your backgrounds, regardless of your abilities, or your talents? How come anyone that is ordinary or even less than ordinary can succeed in this business? So if you can find the answer to that from the marketing plan, then I would say that you are halfway to success. So without further ado, I will now get started. So first, please let me introduce myself. So my name is Manchu Kim, and I moved to Cambodia when I was in the fifth grade of elementary school, graduated from an international school in Cambodia, majored in political science at the University of Amsterdam, and then I returned to Cambodia after serving in the army to start a teaching career at an
영어로
international school.
사업하는, 영어로 사업.
And I I had a dream and ideal of wanting to change society through education. More specifically, what I really dreamed of doing was to provide free and equal education for all of those people who cannot afford it, whether they are not rich enough to afford education, or they are socially marginalized that hinders them from actually receiving good quality education. But so with that kind of vision and ideal about education, I started working as a teacher. And because I really enjoyed teaching, I also thought that this was my life's calling. I thought that I was born for this job. But then, as I kept working as a teacher, I found that the salary is not high at all. I was not earning a lot of money. And even if I finish work at school, I have to go home and grade papers, and the work never finished. So I was never free from my work. And so I've, instead of getting closer to my dream and ideal of equal education, free education, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my dream instead of getting closer. So after facing that harsh reality with no future, that's when I decided that I have to find other options. So I started looking into various sources of additional income. So when I started looking for different side job or business opportunities, there were many options that I considered, such as translation, transcription, online tutoring, affiliate marketing even, and then I came to know about dropshipping. So before talking about dropshipping, I want to mention affiliate marketing. So that is the marketing strategy that is taken by a lot of YouTubers. When you go on YouTube and then you watch the influencers, they say, oh, by the way, I am promoting this product for today. And if you want to purchase this product, then use the code Manchu YouTuber. And then if you use this code, then you can get a discount, right? So that is exactly how affiliate marketing works. So if people use your referral code to purchase the products, then you will get a certain percentage of commission. And so the reason why I said I cannot do this one is because, of course, I cannot be, well, I didn't think that I could be a famous YouTuber. And even now, that idea has not really changed. I know that it's very difficult to suddenly become viral and then be very popular online, right? And then, so that is when I decided to go into drop shipping. So, unlike affiliate marketing, drop shipping was a little better. So, drop shipping business is a platform that connects products that I design with the manufacturers, and then I connect them directly to the customers. So, whenever the customers order a product, then the order will go directly to the manufacturer, and after the factory is done manufacturing the product, it will get sent and delivered straight to the customer. So I thought that if I did this well, then it could become a really good system of passive income, right? And it's easy to start. If they said there's no capital that you have to invest, so I thought this was the perfect thing for me. But as I did more research, I found that in order to do this business, first I have to choose the manufacturer. And of course, I cannot visit the factories to make sure that the manufacturing process is up to standard, right? Nor do I have the knowledge to be able to quantify that. And when I look for, and then for the items that I would sell, right? I would have to be the one to choose and find the item to sell. And then there's no guarantee that that item will be in trend forever, right? I have to constantly look for new items that are popular to sell to
2808 40.
manufacturers. And after that, I also have to design my own website, design and then invest in the website, shopping mall website, make sure that it is popular. And then also, yeah, and then I would have to run all of this until it somehow becomes passive, right? So that is actually when I realized that in the Atomy business that my mom was already doing, the company would take care of all of these factors for me. Everything that I just mentioned, all these extras, all these complicated steps that I would need to take. So the company would be the one to find the best manufacturer from Korea. And then the company will be the one to develop new products like the cosmetics, the shoes, socks, whatever there is, right? The detergents. And then the company is the one who invested millions of dollars to develop the app that is available on App Store and Play Store. And then they are the ones who are also contracting with a logistic company to deliver everything to the customers, right? So everything is done by the company. And the only thing that I have to do is just share, right? Share information to people. Oh, you have really bad skin condition? Oh, try Atomy Cosmetics. Oh, you need new shoes? Okay, try Atomy shoes. Oh, your detergent is not good right now. Okay, try the Atomy detergent. And then, oh, you're looking for a business opportunity? Atomy is a great business to start. And then the only thing is that I use my mouth, right, to just share information. And then they're saying that I can earn money with this. So how easy is this business, right? And at the time that I was considering starting this business and deciding to do it, I had already before that I had already been using the evening care set and the Derma Real Cica skincare set for over 2 years. And my skin, which was always messy with acne, acne scars, whiteheads, and blackheads, everything cleared up and then my skin completely transformed. So afterwards, when I returned to Cambodia, many people really complimented on my skin. As you can see in the photos, on the left side are my the pictures of me up until when I was maybe 22. And then after I finished the army military service, you can see after using the products, you can see the photos of me on the right side, right? Everything is completely cleared up. I also bought when I was in the army, I also bought the body soap from the commercial store. And then it made me so itchy that I got skin rashes and then I had to stop using the body soap. And it was just a normal body soap that I bought from the store. So that's also when I learned the importance of using a really good quality and safe body cleanser as well. So, what I'm trying to say here is that the more I used Atomy products, the more I had faith in their quality. And after gaining trust in the product and learning about Atomy's attractive business prospects, I thought that there was no reason for me not to start business in Atomy. So since then, I have been meeting frequently with my sponsors and business partners now in Surabaya, starting all anew and then establishing the new system here. I have been learning about Atomy, participating in the success system, and running this business with confidence, faith, and passion. And because I know the true value of Atomy, I will continue to grow my Atomy business system until I become Imperial Master and achieve my dreams of social change and empowerment together with many people. So if you're wondering, what is it about Atomy Business that gives me the confidence that I can achieve all my dreams? The answer to that is in the marketing plan and the products. So please pay attention. And the main point here is that this is a systematic business. So you can earn a steady income through an established system that is already made for you. And because of Atomy's competitive products that are really good quality and at affordable price, that will always lead to consistent demands so that you can have a steady income. So, I'm going to quickly skip over these parts, but we all know that the economy is doing really badly all over the world, right? We thought that we would recover after COVID, but then after COVID, I think things have gotten even worse for many people, right? So that's why in these uncertain times, we have to adopt a system that can generate steady and stable income. even the people who have a lot of inheritance, right? A lot of stock or maybe a lot of land or property. A lot of those people, because all that money is actually tied down to the property that you own, right? That's not cash that you can constantly use. So a lot of those people are also struggling. So what is really more important is to have a source of income that is always generating cash flow for you. So when we consider where does the cash actually flow into these days, then we know that in the 21st century, all the cash is being pulled into something called platform business, right? So platform businesses are very familiar to all of us. A lot of the platforms that we use every day, we have the Amazon, YouTube, Facebook, and Google, right? And then when you look at these are platform companies that connect people to products or services, but they're not the ones manufacturing products and then selling them, right? All they are doing is just connecting people, making connections, networking, right? And through that, through the use of digital service, you have to pay, right? For using these digital platforms, you have to pay, and then that's how they earn money. So what I'm trying to tell you today is that Atomy is also a platform company that is actually even more huge than all of these platforms because Atomy is not only a platform company, but it's also a network marketing company that allows ordinary individuals to join and then earn an income
Oh, sorry.
from using this platform, right? So right now, Atomy is the only company in the world that allows this to happen. Because we have a lot of platform companies like Google, Facebook, but do they let people like us earn money from their platform? Of course not, right? And then we have a lot of network marketing companies like Amway or Herbalife. But then do these companies function as a platform? No, they don't either. So Atomy is the only hybrid company that is both a network marketing company that allows people like us to earn money, but at the same time, it functions as a digital platform that allows you to connect with people and then generate income from that. So you will find out more about this through the marketing plan. So now we have a very important question for you to answer. So now you have a choice to make, right? Because you can either be a platform consumer, so just be consume all of these services and then spend all your money for using these services, or second option, you can be an employee for these platform companies. Work for the company, and then, at the end of the month, every month, you can receive salary from them. Or you can be a platform CEO. So what would you do if I told you that today, by joining an Atomy, you can be a personal platform owner and be a platform CEO yourself? I think all of you would like to join and then, be a platform CEO yourself, right? So in order to do that, in order for us to actually start an Atomy personal platform business, then we also have to make sure that this platform business is something that can really work for us, right? So we have to make sure that the company is good, we can trust the products, we can really trust and we also have to check that the system of distribution of income is also fair and ethical, right? So let's dive into all of that together right now. So, starting with the information about the company, we can see that the global total sales has been 2.2 trillion Korean won, or 16.8 billion US dollars in 2021, and has increased even more now. And we also have this audit report. This is one of the most important evidence that we have. So from this audit report, you can see the distribution of the company revenue. And then what's really important here is that 47.2% goes into the products, the production cost. So that means that when you get a $10 sunscreen, for example, then the cost of making that sunscreen is $4.72. So half of the retail price goes into the product. So when you are buying this product, then you are paying for, even though you are paying $10, you are paying for a product that is worth $4.72, right? But when you compare this to other brands, like other luxury brand cosmetics, the ampules or the serums that cost like $300, $500, but then the cost of making that is really a fraction of the retail price. And then where all the cost actually goes into is the advertisement, the models, those K-pop models that they hire, and and then all the offline stores that they open, and then for managing those stores, the payment for all the store employees, and so on, right? All of that goes into something called sales management fee. So you can see here that the sales management fee for Atomy is the lowest, right? Because we moved everything into the online platform. We don't have models. We are the models for Atomy. We are the brand ambassadors. We don't have advertisements. We don't have offline stores. Everything is just moved online. So that is how we were able to cut all the sales management fee down to 15% so that we can have a higher percentage of the production cost and make sure that when you are buying a product, you are really getting your money's worth. Now, that is also why we have the near 0% return rate for 14 years running in Korea. And another proof that our company is truly a global company is the fact that we have 27 global branches that are in operation, right? Including countries such as the USA, Japan, Canada, Taiwan, Singapore, Indonesia, Cambodia, and so on, right? And then we also have people from 56 countries who can register and earn an income. And then even more countries can register as a consumer to buy the products. We're also a leading company that is in the global network marketing market. We're in the WFDSA, World Federation of Direct Sales Association. And Chairman Park Han-gil also won the approval for the next World Summit to be held in Korea in 2026. So the 2026 is coming really fast, right? So you can also start thinking, by 2026, will I be in Korea to attend the World Federation of Direct Sales Association World Summit? And at what level of mastership will I be by the time that I'm attending there? That's a good food for thought, right? A good goal to have. Also, in order for us to make sure that we are really partnering up with a good company, we have to really make sure that the CEO is also a capable person, right? A qualified person. And how do we know if the CEO is qualified? We have to see if he actually has all the management skills, right? If he is actually capable of running the company, and apart from that, you also have to check if he is an ethical person, right? Because we have the ESG now, like we now cannot be a company that is only driving for profit, right? A lot of those companies are actually doing badly right now because all the companies also have to be sustainable. They also have to be socially just, right? And now they also have to be environmentally conscious. So, in order to make sure of that, we also need to know if the CEO is an ethical person. And you can see the proof here. He has been named the most admired CEO in Korea for 4 years running. And as for our company, it has also been ranked the second best company to work for 4 consecutive years. So that's why we also have we also have major journals that are reporting on our company and our chairman for their honest and ethical management practices. We can also see the culture of sharing of the company, where it is actually ranked top in Korea for the rate of donation, right? Atomy is the only company that exceeds 2% in donation compared to the company total revenue. And when you compare this to profit, then 18% of the company profit is actually given in donations. And I'm not sure if you have seen the news from Korea, but just a few days ago, we had a huge forest fire in Korea that has led to a lot of damage and a lot of injuries and deaths. But And now we have a lot of the major Korean companies and celebrities that are giving donations in light of this event, tragic event. But um, in light regarding this, actually, suddenly Atomy Company, the name Atomy was everywhere in the news. And the reason was because Atomy Company donated around 10 million US dollars for the forest fire um, disaster. And then when you compare this to other major global Korean companies, you can take Samsung, which donated $3 million. And then you have Hyundai, they donated $2 million. And then Atomy Company, which is not even, as a company, is not as big as Hyundai or Samsung, right? But Atomy Company donated $10 million, so five times more than Hyundai. So you can see just from this that Atomy really takes a very proactive role when it comes to contribution to society. And in terms of why Atomy can succeed for all the ordinary people like us, right? This is the real question that we have to answer. You can see the first answer from the Atomy success system. Because in Atomy, we have the company that is providing the system called the Atomy Success System. Within the system, we have the Success Academy seminar, global seminar, seminar for part-timers or after-work seminars, as well as the one-day seminar that takes place in all the different regions within each country. So all of these seminars are actually organized and provided by Atomy Company free of charge. So if you have been in Atomy for a while, for you to attend one day seminar, you probably haven't had to pay anything for the ticket, right? So the important part in this is not only that as a person who is starting Atomy business, you can first attend these seminars and then grow yourself. But when you find other people who want to work with you, you don't have to do all the teaching and training yourself. You don't have to be the best teacher or the best trainer or the best business coach. Everything can be learned through the Atomy Success System. So here is where the company is really doing your work for you, right? So that is why even if we are not the best speaker, even if we are not actually that knowledgeable in business, even if we are not the most confident person or someone with the best leadership skills, even so, all we need to do when we find partners to join with us is let them attend these seminars and also learn by themselves. And then when they find partners to join with them, they can also invite all of them to just attend and participate in the success system. So that is the principal reason why anyone can succeed in this business. Now, the second success factor that we have is the product strategy, right? Because even if we have this amazing education system put in place, but we are still primarily an online shopping mall, right? Our main thing is products. We're not an educational business. This is we have products, right? So the products we have to make sure they will sell. So how we actually make sure of that is through the absolute quality, absolute price strategy. This means that you have absolutely high quality products at absolutely low price. Or in other words, if you compare all the products that have the same quality, then you will not find any other brand that is cheaper than Atomy product. And if you have all the different brands that are at the same price, then you will not be able to find any other brand that has better quality than Atomy products. So that is what we mean by absolute quality and absolute price. So imagine this. If Atomy really has absolute quality, absolute price products, then would people want to go somewhere else and then buy worse quality products for higher price? Or would they want to come to Atomy, shop online, which is very easy, and then buy these Atomy products that are really good quality and also affordable? Of course, all the consumers will be flowing into Atomy, right? So that is the why we have this product strategy. So when we have Atomy products, then people are now it has been now a brand image that Atomy products are the products that you can use with trust because we really contract with the best manufacturers and we really have the really good quality controls. So when you're buying Atomy products, you're really getting your money's worth and they are really safe to use and environmentally conscious and everything that you could look for in a product. That's also why we have the consumer centered management certification. So this is really hard to receive in Korea, and we have been awarded this because, we strive for customer success, right? We always try to give back to the customers. We always have the consumers in mind, which is why we have the product strategy, absolute quality, absolute price, and then even allows all these members to be able to earn commission and become successful in this company, right? So how could this company not receive the consumer-centered management certification, right? And when we take a look at the products from Atomy, you can see that these are the main products. The first product that was born in Atomy is Hemohim. So as you can see, I'll give out all the numbers first. So it was the first 8 years bestseller in a row in the same industry. It was also ranked top in exports of domestic health supplements, and had the 2 trillion won generated from the global cumulative sales. And it also has 22 international patents held in USA, Germany, Japan, Italy, and so on. And it is also the number one individual recognition type health functional food in Korea. So, what product actually is Hemohim, right? So, to tell you a very short background story, it was actually developed by the Food and Nutrition team in the Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute. So when people hear this, they wonder, oh, atomic energy, like nuclear energy, right? And they get kind of put off about it. But actually, because for the researchers that were working in this research institute, they are exposed to all the radiation from the nuclear energy, right? Radioactive radiation. So because of that, a lot of them got very ill and their immune system was heavily compromised. So Hemohim was a product that was developed with the government funding in order to increase and improve the immune system of these researchers. And so that's why they for 8 years they developed this product, experimented and did everything to develop the best product that would improve the immune system with millions of dollars of funding. And then after that, after they developed it, it was being sold it also received the government approval to be sold as a commercial product. But when it was being sold commercially, it was being sold in department stores for 10 times the current price. So I think the Hemoim right now is around $90. So it was being sold for around $700 at the time in department stores. So then you can imagine not many people will be able to afford this product, right? So that's why this product was not selling very much, even though the technology and the machinery that is used for manufacturing this product is really expensive. And so the manufacturer was losing a lot of money just to keep selling these products. They were really at a very huge financial loss. So that is where Chairman Park Han-gil came in and then went to the manufacturer and told them, hey, give this to me for 1/10 of the price, and then I will sell this 100 times more or 1,000 times more. And then that's what happened. So he brought down the price, and because of that, he was able to sell so much of these products, and now it is the best-selling health supplement in Korea. Now, the next best-selling product from Atomy is the Absolute Selective Skincare. So this product received 4 different awards in Korea for the technology patent. So I will just say that the technology that was used in here is the same technology, same medical technology that is used in anti-tumor agents, which is used for the medicine that is given to cancer patients, right? So in anti-tumor agent, what happens is this technology will identify the cancer cells so that the medicine will only attack the cancer cells, right? So that the cancer cells will go away. But when they use it in that technology in here, then this technology is the one that will identify the different needs or problems in your skin, and then send the correct ingredients to to the different problem areas in the skin in order for this absorption to be the most effective and efficient. So because of that technology, it won this patent award named after named after our King Sejong. And this is the technology award that is that beats it has the competition
Yes,
rate
pakili-kili.
of 1 to 16,000.
Sana all, wala na. Meron.
Okay, excuse me.
Ito, naka-open ka mo.
Right, there's a bit of a all right. Okay, now moving on. Okay, so we've talked about the company, right? The potential of the company. We've talked about the products. I've also talked about the success system. So now all we have left is the marketing plan, right? Which is also the thing that I said was the most important. So let's dive right into it. So when it comes to becoming rich for ordinary people like us, the only way we can do that is by investing our time in the business because we don't have a lot of financial capital that we can invest, right? So if we want to become rich, the only thing that we can invest is time. And when we look at the different ways that we can make money, we have to make sure that we can generate system income or what we call passive income, right? So we no longer want to, exchange our hard labor for and our time for money. We want to be able to make passive income, right? Make money work for us and not the other way around. So when we take a look at how we can do that, the different options include the if you rent property, then you can no, if you own property, then you can earn money through rent money. Or if you're a music producer, then you can also get commission from that. Or you can be a financial investor, or you can be a YouTuber, or the last option is network marketing. So what I'm trying to say here is if you are not a huge property owner, if you're not a music producer, or YouTuber or financial investor or an author, then the only option left for you here is network marketing. And when devising the marketing plan of Atomy, Chairman Park Han-gil did so with a vision to rewrite the network marketing history. So let's so that's why he really wanted to make sure that whatever this marketing plan that he devises will be the one that is the most fair and just. So the basic idea of this is that we want to convert our consumption into our economic gain and income. So to give you an example of shopping malls, so if you go to the department store or shopping mall that is outside in your neighborhood, and then you buy a lot of products from there, they also have memberships, right, for in these shopping malls. And then when you are a member of these shopping malls, and then you get a lot of membership points whenever you purchase the products, then they usually, in Korea, for example, if you spend around $1,000, then they give you around $5 worth of voucher. And the thing is, for these vouchers, then you also have, in order to use these vouchers, you have to go back to the shopping mall and then use the voucher and spend more of your money and buy more products, right? So in the end, you're not getting cash back. That's not real cash back. You are actually losing even more money. But in Atomy, just by consuming, we can turn this into economic gain because we have real cashback system. So you can spend as low as just by consuming the products that you need in your daily life. You can spend as low as around 400 US dollars, and that can lead to 50 to $60 of real cash commission. And the nice thing here is that you can sign up as a consumer, but if you want to do business later, you can convert anytime from consumer membership to business membership. So this is the usual process, the procedure for how people become business partners in Atomy. Because most people, when they hear about Atomy, They are introduced by someone they know about a product or two, and then they decide to try, right? So they hear that the Atomy toothpaste is amazing for sensitive gums, and the Atomy sunscreen is really good quality and really cheap. So they use one or two products from Atomy, and then when they find that it's really good quality and they really like it, then they start to use more and more products from Atomy brand, right? So they change their shopping source from other shopping malls, other supermarkets to Atomy online shopping mall. And then as they continue to do that, and they will become loyal consumer, right? And what happens when we become loyal consumers? You know, what happens when you go to a restaurant that is really good and also affordable? You will be telling other people about it, right? You'll tell your friends, "Hey, I tried this new restaurant. It's really amazing. You should try it." And if you watch a good movie, what do? You recommend it to other people, right? "Hey, this movie was really good. You should really watch it," right? So then what do people do when they become loyal consumers in Atomy? They'll say, "Hey, these products that we are using in our daily life, they are really good quality and they're really cheap. So you should also try it and change your shopping source to Atomy." And as we keep doing that, then of course we will keep getting more and more membership points. And then that will lead to us receiving general commission, right? And here is when things get interesting. Because when people receive general commission, that is when people start thinking, "Oh, all I did was just use products that I use anyways in my daily life. You know, I have to use toothpaste, I have to use shampoo every day. All I did was just use these products. And then I received general commission, I received cashback from Atomy. But imagine that this is not only from my own consumption, but from all the consumption that the of the people that I share to, right? If all of these points can be shared and that I can earn even more money, the more people that I share to, then of course, you know, many people dive into the business after finding out about the marketing plan. So here are the main features and strengths of Atomy Business. So in our marketing plan, first of all, it is composed of a binary two-leg system. So it means that you will have your left group of consumers or your left leg, and then your right group of consumers or right leg, as you can see in this diagram. So everything that is on the left side here is considered the left group, and everything on the right side is the right group. Because even if the people are branching out here, they are still from the left side, right? The main left side. So the nice thing about the binary system, first of all, is unlike other companies that even goes up to 19 lines, you know, having just two lines is very easy to manage. So that is why we don't have to worry about, you know, managing all these different lines and then being at five different places at the same time. No, all we need to do is just manage two lines. Now, this part is the most important. So, the reason why anyone can succeed in this business is because of this, according to Imperial Master Lee Duk-u. So, he said that because we don't have any registration fee or monthly maintenance fee, package buy or a yearly subscription fee, or and no referral commission, that is why everyone can succeed in this business. So, the reason is because there's with no registration fee or package buy, no one has to feel pressured to buy, right? And no one has to feel pressured to spend their money. So anyone can really join this business without making financial investments. And that's also why when people want to be just consumers and they're not interested in the business, they can still sign up as a member in Atomy and then just use products. And because there's also a lot of these consumers, the people who are doing business can also benefit from their consumption and then earn commission from that too. Now, going on to the next point, we have the unlimited PV accumulation. So if you put this in other words, it means that the points, the membership points or PV, the PV will not expire until the small leg reaches 300,000 PV. So what this means is the points will not expire until you reach 300,000 PV, which is the minimum threshold for you to receive commission. So when you reach 300,000 PV, then you will receive commission. And they're saying that until you get to that point, they will not your points will not expire. They will stay there. The company will wait for you so that you can get your cash back. So if you compare this to other shopping platforms, in Korea, there's a lot of different online shopping platforms. And I'm also a member of maybe two or three that is just for clothes and that is also kind of like Shopee or Amazon. So what they always send me by the end of the month is a little text message saying that, dear Manchu Kim, dear member, you have this many points right now, and they are about to expire by this date. So please use your points before they expire. So, in order for me to keep the points or benefit from the membership points that I accumulated, then I have to make consumption in order to not lose those points, right? So then actually in those shopping malls, then I will be losing money because the points will expire. But here they're saying that the points will not expire until you actually benefit from the points, until you actually get real cash back. So that is why this is really amazing. Now moving on to the next point, we also have unlimited downline levels. So infinite downline. So what that means is as you can see, we have two lines, right? In the binary system, there's no limit to how many people that you can register in your downline. Some other network marketing companies, they put a limit. I have a friend who tried a Chinese network marketing company before, and he said that the limit there was 3 levels. So that means that this person from Korea, Japan, and Korea, they will be recognized as his downline. But then this fourth person from Taiwan, this person from Taiwan, Canada, and Singapore, these people will not be recognized as my friend's downline. So even if these people buy a lot of products and there's a lot of membership points, those points will not be shared to my friend if we have this downline level limit. But in Atomy, we're saying that we don't have this limit anymore at all. So because we have unlimited level, even if a member down maybe 1,000 levels or even 1 million levels, if they buy something that is worth 100K points, then everyone above, this person from USA, he buys something that's worth 100K points, then this person from Singapore will receive that points and this person from Canada will receive the points all the way up to you and to everyone that is above you as well. So the nice thing here is that first of all the points will be shared, right? And then also you are not pressured to register people who are good at selling. And then this no longer becomes a sales business because many people have this misconception that network marketing is just like sales business. But because we have unlimited levels, actually we just need to keep sharing, but we don't have to sell. It's not like we have to meet a sales target. That's not how we succeed in this business. Next, we also have the global one marketing. As you can see, this is the fourth point. So, when you look at this diagram, there's something strange here, right? You can see there's someone from Korea, Japan, USA, Mexico, Colombia, and everyone is registered in the same structure. So this is really special because a lot of network marketing companies don't have the system. So let me give you Amway or Herbalife, for example. If you start Amway business in Korea and then you move to Indonesia, where I am, then you have to abandon your existing membership code and then you have to sign up again under Amway Indonesia and then start all over from zero and then start registering new members from zero. But in Atomy, even if for me, for example, I started Atomy business in Cambodia, and then I registered a lot of members from Cambodia, and then even when I moved to Indonesia, I could just keep my same membership code and then keep the same structure and then register new Indonesian members in my downline. And of course, this is not only limited to Cambodia or Indonesia, but I can also register people who are not even in the same country as me. I can phone up my friend from college, who lives in Amsterdam right now. And then I actually shared Atomy to her and I said, hey, if you want to use any products, just use buy from here. And then she did. And then whenever she buys skincare products, she also loves the Fame skincare set. So whenever she buys that, then the points that are generated from that are shared with me. all the way from Amsterdam. So that's what happens with Global One marketing. And because we have unlimited PV accumulation, infinite downline, and global one marketing, that would mean that the higher up that you are in the system, then the more money you will be earning, right? And then that is also why some people also get worried or concerned about network marketing taking on the structure that is shaped like a pyramid. So that is why we also have this mechanism, which is the compensation ceiling or the upper limit for income upper limit, which means that after you get to a certain point, you actually cannot earn more money. So the limit right now is around $100,000 per month, which is, yes, it's a lot, but also it's not a crazy amount, right? So the chairman Park Han-gil's idea for this was that instead of one person taking earning $1 billion per month, he would rather have 10,000 people who are earning $100,000. And with this marketing plan, we can also, after we establish our business to $100,000 per month, then we will receive this passive income for the rest of our life. And
Para
then even
nakano, mas
after we
mauwatan
pass
ako na kay
away,
girl.
even after we pass away, then we can pass this down to our children, and then they can also receive this payment, this income for the rest of their life. And then after that, for our grandchildren as well. So this is not just an ordinary business. This is a huge personal platform. This is a huge platform business that can transform the financial future and legacy of your family for 3 generations. So in Atomy, we have 4 types of commission. General commission, which is generated from the downline sales. We also have mastership bonus for when you achieve a level of mastership promotion, and then center commission. So earning general commission, we have our left leg and right leg, right? And then from each leg, once you accumulate 300,000 PV or more, then you'll receive the payment of around $60 of commission before tax. So as you can see, the General Commission has this payment system. So at first, you will be the lowest threshold is 300,000, and then that's $60 commission, right? But as you keep having more and more memberships in your downline, then you'll reach a point where you are receiving this every day. And then after that, every day you will get more points and get to 700,000. That will lead to $120 of commission. And then you will keep increasing your daily sales all the way up to 15 million PV, which will lead to $1,200 commission. And then once you get to that point, if you earn that every day, you'll get around $35,000 monthly income just from this one type of commission. Next, we have the mastership commission. So in Atomy, we have the 7 levels of mastership, starting from sales master to imperial master. And then once we actually fill the requirement for these, then these are the average monthly income that we get from each level of mastership. So we start from maybe around $2,000 average income all the way up to $50,000 average income for Imperial Masters. So in terms of these masterships, for sales master, which is the lowest one, how we can become a sales master is from you can do this twice a month. So you can either do this in the first half of the month or the second half of the month. But so during these 15-day periods, if you get 2.5 million PV on each of your downline leg, then you'll be earning around $500 of general commission, $500 of mastership bonus, and then you'll get a $1,000 in total, and you'll be promoted as the sales master. And then, if you are able to maintain the sales mastership twice a month, then you will be able to get $2,000 per month. And so if you are able to do this every 15-day period and every month, then you'll be considered auto sales master, which means that you are being a sales master automatically, right? It's like passive. And we also say that being an auto sales master is the first pathway that you need to get to in order to become Imperial Master. So now, for each level of mastership, I will explain the different requirements as well as the promotion gift that is given to you for the first time that you achieve each level of mastership. So starting from Sales Master, as you know, you need 2.5 million PV in your downline. And then as a promotion gift, you will get the box of Hemohim, the Fame skincare set, as well as the evening care set. And then from Diamond Master, the requirement actually changes. So instead of having downline sales, you need two sales master of in each downline leg. So that means that you need four people to join with you in this business and say, hey, I also want to do this business like you, and I also want to become sales master just like you did before. And then when these four people become sales master, then you will be diamond master. So as you can see, this is a teamwork, right? And that is why we always say in Atomy, you success is achieved together, not alone. And when you become diamond master, apart from this best-selling products from Atomy, you'll also get $800 of cash. As Sharon Rose Master, then you need four Diamond Masters to work with you, and then you'll get $2,000 cash as well as a travel voucher for 3 nights and 4 days for going abroad for two people. And then as Star Master, you will get $10,000 cash and then travel voucher for four people now. And then as Royal Master, you'll get $50,000 travel voucher for a 10 nights and 11 days cruise tour through Europe for four people, as well as the sponsorship activity fee and then rental fee for a mid-sized vehicle. And as Crown Master, you'll get $300,000 cash, travel voucher for another cruise tour, now a full payment for a brand new car, as well as the activity fee. And then we have Imperial Master, which is the end goal for all of us, right? Our end goal. And so as Imperial Master, you'll get $1 million of cash award, travel voucher, full-size vehicle, driver's monthly salary, office rental fee, as well as the sponsorship activity fee. And as you can see here, this is the photo of the our chairman giving the $1 million cash prize for the new Imperial Master. And when you calculate just the cash promotion for all of these masterships, that adds up to $1.363 million. So this is apart from the general commission and the mastership commission that you'll be earning. This is purely a bonus. And that adds up to more than $1 million. So how great is that? And now for our last type of commission, we have center commission, which is paid to center leaders who run education centers for training members' purposes. So when you register to be a member in Atomy, you have to register under an education center, right? So what happens is for all the purchases that are made from the members that are registered under this particular center, that center will get 6% of the PV commission. So the center leader will be receiving that commission and then use that for running the education center. So as you know, in our education system, we have regional seminars. We also have a webinar like the one you are in right now. We also have Success Academy and one-day seminar. And upon encountering Atomy Business, many people wonder this: can someone like me succeed? I have zero experience in business, let alone network marketing. I'm not a good speaker. I'm not smart. I'm not confident. So how can I succeed in this business, right? But anyone, anyone can succeed in this business because we have the binary system that's easy to manage and with no entry fee or monthly maintenance fee. So because there's no investment that is required, anyone can easily join. And then even after joining, because of our unlimited level, someday we will be able to find someone in our downline to join with us in our business who is an amazing speaker, has a huge network of people, has this mindset that is driven for success and has the best attitude and has a lot of goals. And this kind of person will join with us and then in our downline. And then everything that they do for their business will be shared with us as well. So that is how we can also really become successful. Just find one person like that in each of your downline, in your left and your right, and then you're done. And because the company is the one running the success system, not you, so you don't have to train all of these talented people, the company will do that for you. So, when we interviewed the CEO of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, who said, oh, and he was asked, what do you think will change in 10 years? He actually said it's more important that things will not change in 10 years. For people in business, we have to think about what is not going to change even after 10 years. So that what he means is that we have to find items, business items that will always have demand, right? So let's think about this. Are we are we going to stop washing our hair in 10 years? Or stop brushing our teeth in 10 years? Or stop wearing shoes in 10 years? Maybe if we can start flying, but that's not going to happen in 10 years, right? So, because Atomy has the daily necessity products that we have to use anyways in our daily life, that is why we will always have consistent demand for the products. And that is why our business and this company will be able to survive for a really long time. Now, I want to finish this presentation with the quote from Jack Ma, who is the CEO of Alibaba, right? He said that successful people, they see it because they believe it. Even if they could not see it physically, they believe it, and that's how they can see it. And for ordinary people, they choose not to believe it until they can see the proof, right? And if you can see it, then they'll believe it. But for people who fail, even when they're presented with the hard evidence that they can really see, they still choose not to believe in it. So, what I'm trying to say is I just presented all the evidence why Atomy Business can be successful for even normal people, ordinary people, right? Why Atomy Company is amazing, why we have really good products, and why this business system allows normal people like us to succeed. So even after looking at all of this evidence, you still choose not to believe in this, then what kind of category of people would we fall into, right? I will leave that for you to answer. So let me end the presentation with this. I want to tell you about Twyla Tharp, who is a world-known dancer. And she said that her key to success, her secret to success was not endless training or having really good goals or being having the success mindset or having or waking up super early. It was none of that. But what she really did that led to her success was to get up at 5 a.m. and then get herself into the taxi that will get her to the dance studio. It wasn't the training, it wasn't the mind training, it was getting herself in that taxi. She only focused on getting into that taxi to get to the dance studio. So, what I'm trying to say with this is that when you just focus on starting something, when you just get started on something, then everything will follow along. So why not get started on something now? You now have that choice. You are now presented with that opportunity. And whether this is an opportunity for you or someone else, that is also entirely up to you. So thank you all very much for listening to my presentation today. And that is all for the webinar today. So I will now stop sharing the screen. All right, so thank you all for being here. And I would also like to invite anyone who would like to share their feedback for the webinar or their speech about why they are in Atomy Business, or if they have an answer that they want to share to the question, why any ordinary person can succeed in this business, which is the principal question for this webinar, right? So if anyone would like to speak, you can just raise your hand and I'll call on you, and then you can give your sharing. Yes, Mr. Vincente.
Yes. So I'd just like to send our greetings from the Philippines. We're under Sharon Master Merrily. And think I'm becoming more interested with this atomy business because of your webinars. And thank you very much for sharing. It's very clear and yeah, I'm now starting consuming atomy. Yeah, and yeah. So thank you for sharing. Just keep on
Thank you.
educating us.
Good, good, good. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Vincenzo.
Sir Mary. And I
Well,
think my
thank you, Mr.
friend, my
Vincent, for oh,
I think my our future imperial from the Philippines, Johnny Piligman, is around. Hello, Johnny. Please speak now, Johnny.
all right. Thank you, Mr. Vincent, for sharing. Yes. So
Yeah,
I'm really happy that you are enjoying this webinar and that you are
yeah,
now more interested in Atomy business. That's amazing. So, yes,
Yes,
let's work together until we can all become successful. Yes.
yes, yes.
Would there be anyone else who would like to also share their feedback or their speech?
Johnny,
Ms. Kyung, would you like to share?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Zooming, Mr. Fred. Um, I've been sending the message to anyone, but I guess just the one who shows up. But thank you anyway. My name is Kyung Kim from I just make it, finally make it, Diamond Master, uh, uh, in Alabama, and the it was so hard, but now it's not the time to meet. I've been sending this message, automate message to every each person, um, but very few people are repurchasing. So I was very desperate to visiting everybody because um, I am very sure about the Hemohim, Hongsamdam, and Noni, and there is many other product that I love it. I want to tell everyone same time they can accumulate a point to get the commission compensation together, and when especially when I get onto the promoted to the next level of the master. But not many, as you guys know, America is big, everywhere, far away. Close to one is like 10, 20, 30 minutes, depends the traffic. But I do, but it's not the time because it's a prom season. I am very, very extremely busy. Extremely busy. I have 2, 3 hours sleep most of the time in the prom season. I didn't want to lose every consumer. And as all my coworker knows about what I'm doing, I sending the message every each one, especially Mr. Fred, see me every day to sending message to the other. I didn't want to lose every one of the consumer who come to me or I visit them at nighttime. So please, everyone who's in Atomy members, especially here, please tell everyone about the Atomy. I see the vision of this and how good product is this and how helped every each one, someone who's poor or rich or someone who's desperate, especially. So I like to tell everyone to go tell. I want to tell everyone about it, how good it is. I'm desperate to tell everyone. And I like to take everybody. I would like to make everyone to Imperial. There's a lot of negative people around surround me also. But hey, I do not care because I know what I'm doing and I know what this out of me is good. And these products are making my son healthy, me healthier, prettier, and skinnier. Hey, I don't see why not. Okay, thank you for my speech. Congratulations, Diamond Master. Thank you. Thank you, Fred.
Yes, so congratulations, really, my sincere congratulations to Ms. Kyung for becoming Diamond Master. That's really amazing. Wow. And Yeah, so the point is no matter what other people say, right? As long as we are sure in this business, I also encounter so many different people who have very different ideas about network marketing or about Atomy. And then I was also telling my partner just the other day, we will always meet people who will say something negative. Just like, but those people are also the ones who say negative things about everything else, not just about Atomy or network marketing. They're just negative people that say negative things, right? But no matter what other people say, we are here doing Atomy business. We chose Atomy because we saw the value in this business. We know that this business works. We know that this is a good company. We know that we can succeed in this business. That's why we're here. So all we need to trust, the only person that we need to trust is ourselves. I think that's a really good lesson for the day. So I think that's also a good note to finish our night on. It's getting late. So I will see everyone next week. Also, another thing that I want to say is in order to succeed in this business, also told that, we also need to be more proactive and in being able to do the presentations and, talk about the marketing plan to be able to share. And if there is no system, be the system yourself. So this Thursday is gonna be the first time that I'm gonna be holding an offline seminar in Surabaya. So so I'll be the speaker, and I'm gonna have a translator to translate to Indonesian. So please pray for me. So I would like to yeah. So I'm also really looking forward to that. Yes. So on that note, let's do a our company model recital, and then let's call it a night. All right. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yes. Company motto. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cherish
Cherish
the
the
spirit,
Cherish the
spirit,
create the
spirit.
vision,
vision,
follow
Create
the
the
follow
dream,
the
vision.
Follow the
vision,
faith,
serve
Follow
cultivate
the
the
serve in
dream.
community,
humility.
community,
가자.
가자.
and
가자.
community.
가자.
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 Thank you so much,
감사합니다.
everyone.
Thank you,
수고하셨습니다. 김만주
Manchuki.
사장님.
Thank you very much.
Thank
감사합니다.
you.
감사하셨습니다.
김만주,
Thank you so
김만주
much.
사장님 감.
브라보. 굿.
만추 사장님, thank you so much. Thank you, my partners,
박수련
Johnny,
총장님,
아이고,
김현식
반갑습니다.
본부장님,
Vincente,
아이고,
자,
반가워요.
and Mona, and
이쪽
Rito is
뵙겠습니다.
here
박사
too.
땡큐.
목사님,
Very nice,
감사합니다.
very
And
nice.
감사합니다, Christine.
김만주
Thank you so
사장님,
much.
전신현 팀장님,
홍정수 국장님,
이형숙
감사합니다.
국장님,
어이,
김경미,
수고하셨습니다.
뉴
감사합니다.
다이아몬드
아,
마스터님, 네,
감사합니다.
네,
노아
김경미 뉴
마스터님,
다이아몬드 마스터, congratulations.
박은아,
Thank you.
박은아 총장님, 감사합니다. 수고하셨습니다.
감사합니다. Thank you so much. Thank you everybody.
문두견,
감사합니다.
문두견 총장님 만나서 반가워요.
문두현
뵈니까
총장님,
좋네.
박수진
네, 네.
사장님, 김지은
여기.
사장님, 감사합니다. 네.